when he talking. My name is Jeff.
Hey, Jefe, man. Hey, tell me that crazy adventure you guys had. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh, yes. It was Dora and Diego and Swiper.
Hola clase. So today is Tuesday, March the 31st. Let's kick off today's lesson with the Spanish word of the day, of course. So today's Spanish word of the day is Jupiter. Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. Here we go. Jupiter used in a sentence. Hey, I'm gonna lend you $2, but Jupiter pay me tomorrow. That is the Spanish word of the day. Hello class, and let's get to today's lesson. So today we're going to try and tackle a new concept in our Spanish speaking adventure. So if you remember your ser versus estar, that was a little bit difficult because they both meant to be. We run into the same situation today because we're going to learn about saber versus conocer. Saber versus conocer, they both mean to know. Okay? So just like ser and estar, there are certain situations where you would use the word saber and certain situations where you would use the word conocer, okay? They both mean to know, but today we're going to learn how to separate both and when to use them correctly. So the first thing that we have to know about saber and conocer is how to conjugate each verb. So the first verb is saber. These are the conjugations for the verb saber, the 5 conjugations that we use. The conjugations are yo sé, tú sabes, él, ella sabe. Nosotros, nosotras sabemos, ellos, ellas saben. Let's look at the conjugations for the verb conocer. Conocer. These are the 5 conjugations. Yo conozco. Notice the Z spelling in there. Tú conoces, él, ella conoce, nosotros conocemos, ellos, ellas conocen. These are the conjugations for saber and conocer. So now that we know the conjugations for saber and conocer, let's talk about when saber and conocer are used. Let's start off with saber. Saber is used when you talk about facts, information, how to do something, and things you know by heart. Conocer. When do we use conocer? When you talk about people you are familiar with, places like cities or points of interest, things like specific books, movies, etc. Next, you're going to see some examples of what we're talking about, the specific situations. So pay attention to the examples. So here are some examples of when to use the verb saber. So here we go. We use saber to talk about facts, like Mr. Alvarado is awesome. El señor Alvarado es increíble. We can also use saber to talk about information. For example, I can say in Spanish, 2 más 2 es 4. What I'm saying is 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's talking about information. We can also use saber to talk about how to do something. I can say, yo sé cómo patinar. I know how to skate. Finally, I can use the verb saber to talk about things that I know how to do. For example, sé cómo atar mis zapatos. I know how to tie my shoes. Now let's move on to reasons when we use the verb conocer. We can use the verb conocer to talk about people you are familiar with. For example, yo conozco a Selena. I know Selena. We can use the verb conocer to talk about places you're familiar with. For example, yo conozco Corpus Christi. I know Corpus Christi. Finally, we can use the verb conocer to talk about things you're familiar with. For example, books and movies. Yo conozco la película Joker. I know the movie Joker. Well, I hope this video helps you understand how to use Saber and Conocer. Totally understandable. It can be a little confusing because both mean to know. But with a little practice, we're going to get better at understanding the situations in which you would use Saber and Conocer. Underneath this video, I'm going to place a video of a song using Saber and Conocer just to help us further understand when to use it. Underneath that, I'm going to post a Google form. You're going to go on there, open it up. You're going to, the first two questions are about your name. So put your name down, type your name in, and what period I have you. The rest are just simple check for understanding questions to let me know that you have seen my video and that you have understood what we've gone over for Saber and Conocer. Tomorrow, we're going to do a quizzes online, and that will definitely be for a grade. So, adios. See you tomorrow.
I have put many beautiful piñatas in the storeroom, each of them filled with little surprises.
Many piñatas?
Oh, yes, many.
Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas?
A what?